Ninjago Dragon Rising Season 2, Episode 19. This episode it explains a lot of the details, especially for the Forbidden 5. It tells us that the Forbidden 5, were, just all together, and the fact that they ended up destroying this, tribe, of course, the hero of that tribe, the champion of that tribe. And it begs the question: did Raz know about this? And if he did, why did he even bother freeing them? By the way, this seems to be probably a couple moments before Ron 2 and the dragons end up sealing them away. I do love the Forbidden 5, the whole aspects of it, especially the Forbidden 5 I've met so far. Noct, he is really interesting to look at, and his personality is pretty nice, I guess, and all that. And throughout this whole season, he's been being controlled by Raz and all that. And his sister was also pretty good. I think his sister's probably the lead of the Forbidden 5, if that's the case. Everyone ends up asking Wu, did he cause the merge, which led to Wu saying yes, he did cause the merge, and he vanishes after that. Cole seems pretty shocked by this. Lloyd seems shocked, man. I told him earlier in the later in the episode. So it asks the question if he actually did cause the worst, or something he did led to him failing to stop the merge, because Wu does this thing all the time where he blames himself for something that's basically not his fault. So it begs the question, I swear, if it turns out Wu didn't cause the merge, but he failed to stop the merge, then it's not Wu's fault, and he's just made Eren go on a whole hating Wu and the ninja thing. Wildfire sneaks Black's book during this episode to figure out what he's been planning, because honestly, Black is so stuck up that he's writing all his stuff incriminating himself for some reason. Anyway, Wildfire can't read it. At first I thought she just couldn't read in general, but it's written in Master of Reflexes language. I forgot what it's called. It's something their tribe's language. So the Master of Reflexes Surf helps Wildfire read it, and yeah, they end up exposing Black at the end of the episode about him incriminating with Raz for the assassins, and for not inviting the ninja, and for just generally rigging the games against the ninja for Raz's team to end up winning. That's why Zane's lost. That's also why a bunch of other stuff happened about the ninja should have been won. That's also why he decided to make Lloyd lose, because of an injury which is in the rules, etc. So the game was rigged against the ninja from the very beginning, because Black wanted to take control and become the game master and get rid of Ruby. The whole Noct and Sora's fight, in the end, Noct does win, but I'm going to explain how good this fight is. Noct wins because, of course, the thing's rigged, so Noct ends up winning the whole thing, because it's the final fight. But realistically, they're pretty even. Sora gets the upper hand a lot in this fight. The fight lasts quite a long time. It's probably the fact that Noct looks down on basically all the elementals, seems like. I'm pretty sure he's the weakest of the 5. It seems like it anyway. We haven't really seen any of the 5 actually fight other than Noct, because all the other members of the 5 are really weak or whatever. Well, there's obviously that next episode, we'll talk about that when it comes. So this fight's good. We get to see some combos in this fight. Sora using different powers combined. For example, Eren's friend's power, and Zane's power, and reflex all together to create a barrier that blocks his shatter spin and all of that. So things pretty fine until, of course, Blex ended up rigging it against them. But overall, this fight was really good. This definitely brings up the rating a lot. This fight lasted for 2-3 minutes or whatever, and it was honestly just amazing. I do like the different usage of powers here. Like I said, Sora ends up losing because of rigging, but it did look like Sora got that upper hand. Of course, she's going to end up being weaker when fighting against them actually, because she has one power and not multiple powers. By the way, the fact that she was able to be on an equal footing with one of the 5, even if the weakest one it's pretty cool. We get a look of the 5 in their space with Kai and Bonsall exploring, trying to not be seen by the 5 still. The one who's sleeping is in Gervain's body, so they're just looking around, protecting her until they find a way to get out of there. That's all we kind of see of the rest of the 5 in this episode. More on them next episode. This episode kind of ends with not getting the last power because he attacks Roby, and Roby activates the thing by mistake and giving not all of Sora's power that she has, so he has all elementals in the whole thing. And surprise, surprise, he betrays Raz because he's not being controlled anymore because Raz put him up against the ninja of technology. Well, the elemental technology. Either way, he's no longer being able to be controlled. Even still, Raz thinks he's in control with all his wolf soldiers that literally the Forbidden 5 made, and it makes sense that they can easily control said power. So they easily take control of the wolf mask. That's where the episode ends. Honestly, solid episode, 10 out of 10 for me. My third favourite episode. Third, second, first can easily be swapped, I guess. Definitely third and second can easily be swapped. Either way, this was a solid episode of the season. And yeah, there's nothing else to really complain about this episode. I think everything was pretty perfect, to be fair. I still don't like Eren being all moo people. That's just, some people probably like it, some people probably don't. Definitely, if you like it, leave a comment, I guess. But anyway, that's kind of my thoughts on the whole episode. Overall, one more episode, and then I'll probably be done for Ninjago for a while, because recording these reviews is taking a lot out of me, to be fair. Also, in this episode, it is revealed that Raz had nothing to do with the monarchs being defeated and killed. That was all the Forbidden 5, not Dan, his sister's fault, and they wanted to use the crowns to bring the Forbidden 5 through the pool without having to wait for another blood moon. Roz had no idea. Somehow he had no idea this was having under his nose, and he's going to be smart. Honestly, it felt great. It was Roz get what he deserved. He's probably going to be more annoying in the future, but either way, it just felt great for it not going his way. Honestly, even if it's going another villain's way, it's just not going his. I personally just don't like Roz. Anyway, great episode. And that's all I have to say about it.